Hey everyone, Audi555 here. Today I've purchased a tyre pressure monitoring system from the interwebs. I'll put the link in the description below, but you can find this product on multiple websites and eBay and everything like that. But the dealer that I got it from was having a sale, so I ended up getting it for like $66 or something like that. So this is the TPMSEX T2. Basically it's for motorcycles, but they do make a model that's for cars. The motorcycle one is for 2 tires and cars is for 4. So it comes in this really cool box. This is really sturdy, so there's no dramas about getting this shipped in the mail. You know you're going to get the quality of the product inside because it's not going to get crushed. It's a pretty firm box to even open. It's good value, I think, in the packaging anyway. Alright, so in here you've got an instruction manual, and it's got clear, detailed instructions on how to set it up with pictures, and it is in English, and it's easy to read, and it's well written. This is the actual unit itself. I opened this up before just to give it a charge, and I flicked through the manual. That's how I know it's well written. But yeah, the unit itself, it's waterproof for like rain. Just screws on a mount and has a cool display. It can also be set up so when you're on your bike and it feels vibrations, or you move the bike, it turns on. But I've just turned this off. Alright, so it also has a cool handlebar mount and black tyre sensors. So these go on your valve caps to detect the tyre pressure and temperature, and it feeds that information wirelessly to the receiver here, which has the screen. So it also comes in here with some tools to set it up. You got some lock nuts to go on your valve caps so these don't fall off if you want to use them, and a massively over-engineered tool to be able to unscrew these to remove the batteries if they go flat. And apparently, according to the instruction manual, if you're riding about 4 hours a day, it'll take about 8 months for these batteries to be flat. And they're just little watch batteries you can pick up pretty cheap. It also has a USB cord in here with a USB type, Samsung type. It's not the C, it's not the A, I don't know, whatever you call that. Micro USB, I think it is. On the unit itself, you got 2 buttons. One that's got the word set and the other one with an arrow. The screen, a USB charger port on the side there with a rubber cap to go over to stop water getting in, the serial number of the device at the bottom, and the camera tripod mounting screw underneath. Now this unit does turn on with vibrations, or you can hard turn it off like I have so it doesn't turn on you. But basically this is what you have. You have the unit, has a display on there. It says your tyre temperatures and pressure. You can set between bar and PSI, and for the temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit. It's a pretty intuitive system. I like it. It's good. This will pair to the sensors, and the sensors themselves are marked F and R, so you know which one is the front and the rear. So you can't muck that up. So the instruction manual says these come paired, so I'll just believe that it is. It's coming up with 25 degrees Celsius for the temperature, but 0 for the pressure. Obviously these aren't on a valve cap. Right, so I'm going to put this on the bike. I'm not going to worry about these screw things, probably to my own detriment, but I just like to keep things simple. So let's go to the bike. So this is the mounting system for the handlebars. It's just really easy to use. You just unscrew that bit and then it opens up. It's got a hinge and also a rubber insert if you've got thinner handlebars. So I'm just going to install it here on my handlebars, and I'll probably tweak it into a new position later, but just for the ease of this video, this will do for now. And if your screw fell out, that just goes in like so, and then you just screw that in, and then you just screw that on, and then once it's on the thread, you then use this lock nut to keep it locked in place and tighten up that ball joint. And that'll do for now. I'll probably tweak it later, but it just sits on the handlebars there, and it's pretty easy to see when you're riding, so that's not too bad. Alright, so the next step now is to put the valves on. So these are the valve caps. You got R for rear, F for front. So you just remove your existing valve cap and then screw on this. If you want to put your lock nuts on, this is the time to do it. You put them on before you put this bit on. But it sits on there pretty tight, and I don't think anyone's going to steal that valve cap. They'll just think it's regular. Same again on the rear with the one that says R. Oh, this is exciting. And now I've got some spare valve caps if someone pinches them. So straight away out of the box, this has already been paired by the manufacturer, and it's detected both of those valves on there. And just to make sure that the front is on the front, you can go and test it and remove one and see if your readings change. Alright, so it's picked up the temperature of 19 and 20 degrees and 36 psi on the front and 35 on the rear. So this is a pretty handy system. You can actively track when you're riding what your PSI on your bike is, and I think that's a really good option to be able to have on any motorcycle to improve your longevity of your tyres, to make sure you've got the correct tyre pressure, and also for your own safety, to make sure that you're not riding on the wrong pressure, because you don't want to have an accident going around a corner because your tyre's too low on the front, for example. This is a pretty intuitive system. It turns on when it detects movement on the bike, so you don't have to do anything. You just get on your bike and ride, and it turns on itself and does all the readings. It's got an easy to use and access USB port on the side, so you can just charge that up once in a while. And the instruction booklet says the valve cap batteries for the pressure sensors will last about 8 months, maybe even a year, who knows, with the amount of riding that you do. I recommend this product for anyone that wants to ride and have that extra bit of data about what's going on with the tyres. Obviously, you can just check your tyre pressures periodically and do it yourself, but this just makes it simpler so that when you're riding, you've got peace of mind that you have the right tyre pressure, as well as checking the temperatures of your wheels as well. Alright, that's it for today's video, everyone. And as usual, keep safe out there on the road, stay on 2 wheels with the correct tyre pressure and not on your head, and I'll see you all next Tuesday. Laters! Alright, so we just screwed this one into here and this one into here, and you be able to give the tyre pressure, and we can display it here. Oh, come back with them! Damn you, cat!